So, welcome everybody. Should be live now. I hope everything's working. Thrice in a row now. Great. Sadly, I can't see. My OBS is a bit strange today, but that's something I will figure out off screen after the stream ended. So, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening, depending on from where you're looking on the stream, or from where are you are watching. I have prepared for the stream. I have a cocktail right beside me, and I think it will be a great day. We have a big project, as you can already see. It will be a Dungeondraft map again. Music is loud. Turn it down. Okay. Thanks. Back. Okay, I hope it is okay now, because at the moment it's at 1%. Is it working now? Okay, I just continue. We will making a Dungeondraft map today, and still version 0.9.4.2 deviation. And yeah, I hope we will be spared with crashes, because it's a big map. So please remind me that I save regularly, because it's like in Skyrim, you want to save often. Yeah, we will work on the map pack I'm working on for Patreon right now. Quite big map pack with several big maps, as you can see, all around the equal size. And also there is a Instagram giveaway running at the moment. So if you want a chance to win this map pack, head down to the Instagram link in the description down there, and yeah, join. That will be fun, I hope. Yeah, it's a chance to win a version of the whole map pack. Hi, Seth the Princess. Great to see you again. Yeah, today we, after working on the throne room last time, we will continue on the Dwarven city. And this time we will be actually building the heart of the city, the core city, with a big area, with the entrance area where the defenses to the large gates are, and a forging area. Yeah, as you can see, it will be quite big, and I could just jump straight into it. First, before I forget it, we can only save the map if we actually yeah, have a save file for the map. So I will do that quickly. Normally I would have done that before the stream started, but I was busy making myself a cocktail, so I hope you understand that. So, stream should work now. Saving work, yes, everything working as intended. Okay, let's see. I have a bit of a different setup with the audio right now. It comes from the mic hangs directly in front of my face. I hope that works better. On the contrary, I'm sitting in another room for reasons, and I hope the audio quality is fine enough. I will be back in my old recording room next time. So, to start, I want a rough layout where we want all the roads and all the buildings, and I like to know for that, because it's yeah, it's really good contrast muddy area. So we want like here a road, want like up area of this around here, off area, side area here. We want an entrance area here where like barracks are, and the military has like a setup where it the first line of defense after the enemy door. If you followed the of the map pack, then you know it already happened. The whole city is overrun by goblins, so we can make it a bit more ruined than a normal city. Other way. Okay, we have like the entrance area here. We have an area off the main area, like throne room or somewhere else. We have a way here down to another map that I already finished, but that is still secret. And between here and area, I want to make a large magma forge, because I really enjoy the idea of dwarves digging so deep that there is molten rock, and they use the heat of the lava to forge epic weapons and armor. Okay, I think we have our layout, our rough layout for that. We have a bit of an empty space over here. I will have to see what we want to do with that, because I'm not a huge fan of just having like dead space where nothing happens, or too much dead space. But we will. Amazing game, by the way, a lot of fun. Looks a little bit like a little beholder to me. The eye in the middle, the mouth, and like different eye stalks out of it. A pretty ugly, but I don't judge. So let's want rock background as we use for the throne room, so it is clear that we are still in the same area. And I think we will just start by building. Oh, we have a subscriber, Daniel Rabinovich. Thanks for subscribing and joining the party. Hi. Okay, I see now in my stream the notifications on stream work, but I don't get notified in Streamlabs. Yeah, but as I said, I will fix that later, not now. Yeah, but definitely welcome to the party. We are working on a map for a map pack I'm currently arranging for my Patreon. And we were about to set some walls for our Dwarven city. Large, like this. Oh. Let's get off the other wall. Okay, this is the way into the main city, and now we want to have like a little hub area. Fine. The dwarves have like a little outpost, a point of defense. And you know what? I really don't like the edges. Let's get rid of all of it. One go. Yeah, much better. Good point is that we can just edit the wall, the main points wall. So we can take everything. So we want a little off to the side. Like barracks where the dwarves. I think larger, like a lot of beds. Then I think we will first get all the groundwork laid out, so we have like a good understanding how our city look like. And question is, do we want to have like a circular area, or more like a, how do I say, problem with walking? Oh no, I think I have up a little because I can't get rid. Oh, that's not so bad. I normally usually don't like the wall shadows because I often ugly, but yes, it's fine. And that is important is that the area here. Okay. Like a little. Oh, I see. So we will nicely metric area up because we don't want people coming in just straight up walk into the forge. But I have something planned for that. Give me a few minutes and I will have my tongue will control and my English will be a lot better. Warm up a little. Oh, yeah, that can be because I have a little bit set up Robedo, and I hope I just talk more straight into my mic, and I hope that everything's fine then. If not, just let me know, and I will try to find a solution. But for now, I think the best thing is to just continue making them. Lives. It's not. I hate that you can't merge. That is really ugly. Don't like that. But I think I have a workaround. First, nope, that's not it. I can't. Oh. That here. Yeah, way better. Just layered. And now you see why I don't like the wall shadow, because now we have two wall shadows stacked over each other, and the area is a little bit darker, and I don't really enjoy that. Another thing with these walls is like the shadow. I've downloaded a map pack for additional assets, and with these walls, it's like the shadows can like be a little bit yeah, not so curvy, but I don't like it. But I think this is a minor problem. Oh yes, I can get rid of the wall shadow. I forgot. Just turn it off here, and we will be fine. I have complained about gone. Just continue with our glorious stronghold. Okay, but now we have to. Okay, back to want. Oh, I don't want to play walls. I added the. Gone. Okay. Oh, something quite wrong. Fine and. Ah, it's fine. Dwarven architecture. Ah, now I see what is supposed to. Ah, now we are talking. Now it's kind of simple. The only thing putting it off is the thing in the middle, so let's get rid of it. Because I think I want a large open space with like a big fountain in the middle. And I think we let there for now the stones. And think what we next. So we want
It was a question he posed to me. How
like
do I know that you exist? He asked. I stopped and turned to face him.
okay.
His deep-set eyes were traced with
I
anxiety.
really enjoy the idea of dwarves having like the enormous
Silent paces from him.
architecture where everything is like really big and spacious, even though they are quite small. Like every building in Star Wars, just like for no reason. And I like that. Like a bit of showing off your craftsdwarfship world by presenting what you got.
But I couldn't really tell.
Okay. Und definitely open. Where we will have like a little living, small living quarters, because I think I like the idea of dwarven fortresses. So, like a dwarven city is more like a fortress, so that yeah, like everyone is living in the same space, so that one huge fortress underground, and each dwarf or each family has their own chambers, but go of snapping. So that each family or dwarf has their own chambers, but all in one underground complex, to say, because if you live in like underground complexes, that's the better way than separate houses. It's like you have you take the city and make it negative space. So what we consider air is filled with stone, and the houses are like little living bubbles inside the mountain, connected by tunnels. And yeah, I really like the idea that dwarves are a little bit more, I would not say communistic, but in a way, in my mind, they are a little. Like everyone is working, everyone has their position, but yeah, like giant feasting halls where they just can go and feast. And it would work because every dwarf knows their responsibility towards the fortress, towards the clan. I think I will change the music really quick. I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would, and oh, nope, we don't need Excel right now. I think you could build a dungeon in Excel, but I don't think anyone here would really enjoy to see that. Let's try this playlist. Okay, continuing. So we have like a living area over here, down here. We'll have several quarters, and we want a living area, a quite larger one over here. I just make it rough because we can always like edit the points. It's always good to just get stuff onto the canvas, onto the editing area, working space. So we actually start creating, not just thinking about it and edit it over and over again, or scratching our notes. Yeah, I don't know if I talked about it. Normally I have, as in this case, a rough sketch in my notebook, where I just sketch out the rough area. That's right, Probedo, you can't edit a blank page. You have to get something on it, and then you can think about how to make it better or to change it. I mean, you can still scratch the things you have started with and only keep what you create later, but it gets the creativity flowing a little bit more, a little bit better. At least that's always what works for me. This, I want, then it folds a little bit more smooth. Folds into, yeah, like. Okay, then we need a big road here. I think this will be the road leading to the throne room, but actually that is up to the players or the dungeon masters that will use the map in the end. You can repurpose all the ways and all the rooms I create here. Okay, I think we have the rough layout of our fortress. I think we need that down. Space this out here a little bit more. Something like that. Point here. Follow. What is the thing on that? Or over. Like that. Yeah. Like the shape a lot more symmetrical. Okay, we have our rough layout. Still looks a bit, not like we actually want our fortress to look. I think we can get some proper stone flooring into a bit more at home. Try out the there we have a lot more control over actual shape of the floor, of the tiles. Can arrange it in a way that makes sense for our needs. Oh, I fucked up there a little bit, but it's okay. We can just fill that part in this and just. That's one of the benefits of Dungeondraft that I really enjoy. You can edit everything. And from what I've heard from the new update that is currently on the testing stage, like I wrote on the chat before, they added a lot more new stuff, like getting rid of some crashes. By the way, I just remembered I have to save a lot more often. They got rid of a lot of crashes. They fixed a lot of things regarding there, and a huge update bringing 2 new things. One of which is more roofing options. I have currently an asset pack on a third-party asset pack. Where I have the options to create roofs, but very limited control. No control over the color. And but it is quite powerful. And now they bring in 3 different roof types officially, so there will be a lot of more options to actually customize it with color and stuff. I really am in for that. And yeah, I currently don't know what the second thing is, but we talked about two big things that will come. And yeah, I'm quite excited for that. Always nice to see the program improving. It is still in the early phase, not even in version 1. So yeah, the crashes and everything, it is fine. It is expected from a project in that stage. But it's also really great to see the program evolve. By the way, I'm not getting paid for any of that. That is my honest opinion. I mean, I would be in for making advertisements for Dungeondraft, but at the moment it's just my honest review. I mean, even if I would make advertisements, I would never do something that that is not honest. Okay, yeah. Got rid of some of the get of the snow. And yeah, that looks a lot more like a dwarven city than all the white stuff. So okay, like I said, we want a magma area here. I think a lot of the molten rock will open, like a lava pool area. But we don't want it under the rock. Like it a lot. We have here like a lava area. Then we have like lava beds. Okay. A bit complicated to edit these shapes like I want them, because yeah, if I press down with the smallest brush, it's like this little diamond shape, and if I want something bigger, I have to like something like looking like this, like a square, arranged in the right proportions, right axis. Then I have to draw in a larger space and get rid of a lot of it needed. But okay, yeah, I think we have like a magma river flowing under the city, keeping everything nice and warm. And the dwarves have dug into the stone and used the heat to power their furnaces. Okay, yeah, chat, do you have any preferences? We could start with the forge area, we could start with the living area. Maybe you have great ideas what we can include also in this great fortress city area. Like I said, there's a lot of dead space. While you think, well, you can tell me what do you want to start with. I just walls for. I like it when the area, like the door area. We have a little entrance area here in the wall, and not just wall, and then there's another room there. But a little bit more of a neat structure, I guess. I like that. 1, 2, 3, 4 entrances. I think we can push that here. Oh, we need that. Yes, I think I'll like that. A drinking hall, okay. Then I think the drinking hall is like the hard stone, the hard place of Earth. But I also wanted to arrange the area here in the middle with like a big fountain, and I imagine like different market stands and craftsman stands. So I guess we have our little drinking hall here. Now that we know that this is a drinking hall, we have to make it a little bit bigger because, let's be honest, Dwarven drinking halls need spacious. I think I want to make a little bit more of an, because I think that especially in the drinking hall, the craftsmen of the dwarf would have shown off their skill. Yeah, I like it. Then we get like a kitchen area down here. Then we have the upper area here, like the big and mighty thinking. Okay. Then we need an entrance here. Portal. Like that. Obvious. Can't get. Oh, I don't want. We like that? What do you think? Oh, saving. Yes, yes. Thanks. I think the program needs to crash at least 1 or 2 times before I'm really in the saving. Okay, I just continue. We keep the doors as is, and we'll come back to them if we have a better idea. That's generally like a design philosophy of mine. I like to just just create. Hey, fucked up. Let's try again and hope that this time it will work. I'm a huge fan of just putting things down. We can always come back later and something better if we have a better idea. But if we have something there, we have something we can think about, and maybe we don't come up with something better, and then we can just take it as it is. Okay. We have like our. Now we need some space. I don't want to cramp it up too much because in the end this is still supposed to be a battle map. So like dungeon masters or players can use them in their games and for combat. And combat sucks if there's no space to like all. So we want to give players enough space to around, while still providing obstacles for the fight, and still have an opportunity for them to like incorporate some things on the map, the combat. I'm a huge fan of that. My players know if they see it on the map, they can interact with it in game. Fireplace. Want 2 huge fireplaces. Because even if the magma below, or the river below the city, keeps everything warm, I think the shine of the warm fire is quite enticing. No, I think I'm quite satisfied with for now. Let's get some tables in here, because dwarves need something to sit at. Look good. No. We don't need like tools or chairs attached to it. But like this. I like the music at the moment, giving me the proper Dwarven vibes. I don't think that I like that. Just go for like this. Do we want one large table where all the dwarves can gather, or do we want to have like multiple rows? I think I would prefer multiple rows. I think that will give us a little bit more flexibility. Something like this. But I think the kitchen area is too big. We don't need kitchens that are that large. So we can just go down here and edit it. Then we will have a little bit more space. Better. Like that. And then we can... Yes, I feared that. Still a thing that he should get rid of. Like that. Then you have the fire-like cackling the back of your back in your back. The back of your back. Nice. Okay. So the idea is that the Dwarven Kingdom is obviously inside a mountain, but the idea we came up last time. Anyway. Yes, I have some lovely assets for really big barrels, and can fill that space up pretty good. Yeah, the idea for the kingdom was that we have like a huge swamp area outside, and the main part, the main work area of the main resources are gathered not in the mountain through like mining, but inside the swamp, and they trade with others, and that's why the holy animal of the dwarves is the frog, giant frog. We had huge statues of a frog inside the throne room, and I think we definitely need some frog statues somewhere in this city area. But now we need barrels. Yes. Look at that. Isn't that a barrel sight to behold? Oh, I think yes, mother. Frog statue action. Put a frog in a... Wasn't it the frog in like Star Fox that always said do a barrel roll? You want two huge barrels flanking like the entrance to the one barrel here, because you don't there are never enough barrels. Okay. Like let's just go to the... That's something I like to do, just scrolling through there and thinking about what can we do with that? How can we use... Oh, something we need. Stairs. Our dwarves want to put down their pines. And like I said, this is a ruined dwarven city. So we will just put some of the things. Yes. And I don't like that because now, like if I place them like this, they are definitely in the way for our adventurers, and we don't want that. They have to be able to walk there, so we put it just like that, so that it's here that you can walk there. Then we need like something like a nice place here. Broken. Look, because not a broken chair, like a broken table. Because, like I said, overrun by goblins, and it is a bit unbelievable that everything here is like not broken. Yeah, like that. Oh, no, there are drawers in there. Need to be absolutely barreled before moving forward. Absolutely. That's why I have a cocktail with me. Because we need to be drunk like a dwarf to think like a dwarf. No, I'm not planning to get drunk on stream. Let's get drawers in. Want to things moving? No, that's a. Oh, this is. Okay. Ooh, I have a broken down door. Let's see, yeah. And then we can say that goblins just broke in. Something like that. Gives us a little bit more the feeling of like the place broken down. Aim with like the gate. I have an idea. I need to edit the walls a little. Oh, don't plate walls, we want to edit them. I put every tiny nudge down. And say that the actual gate is like right here, right in the bounds of the map. I really enjoy it, how easy it is. And now we can assets. That's something I really enjoy, just taking assets and arranging them in a way to create something. Oh, hey Mapshark, great that you can join. Today we are working at a Dwarven fortress city. This is the whole the huge city area, and I'm already forgetting that I don't need to point with my hands on the screen for you to see what I mean. I have to use this little cursor. Yeah, we have. I have already completed some of the maps for the Dwarven city for my Patreon map pack working on, and also the map pack for the Instagram giveaway. And yeah, today we are working on the large city area. Like this. And yeah, I'm like I said, I really enjoy rearranging the assets and trying to create an image. Create like a thing that I want to. Can that's the beauty. You can just take any image, like, and that just create the illusion of what you want them to see. And I think the doors are still a bit too not broken. They look like just laying down there. Don't really like that. Like this, but in here. Sad that the stone doors here aren't broken. Just lay it down, but I'm still down fallen door. It says fallen door, but it doesn't really look fallen to me. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I think that. Then it's not the main gate, but like a gate to the city or to this part of the. But we don't want to be stuck on that part for too long. We want to keep it moving because we can always come back, and we have a lot to do, a lot of groundwork. I'm really happy that I'm not planning of doing roofs again today. Because that took like forever in the first stream when I worked on a city map. And yeah, I don't think it is too entertaining watching me placing roofs down over and over again. Like there. So don't forget that we need a little well area there. I don't know if you guys know like Dwarf Fortress. A really cool and interesting looking game, more like a fantasy world simulator, where you build a dwarven fortress. And yeah, I really like that. A neat thing you can do is like a waterfall generator, where you pump water to the fortress and let it just splash into a grate on the ground to create mist, because dwarves love to walk through that mist. And what? Okay, this is strange. Sometimes when you added walls, they just like have an like this. Oh, everything's back to normal. Yes, everything's back to normal. Okay. Down here, because I'm not really sure how I want. I think this is like a smaller living area for like the ordinary worker, single dwarf, no families. Families would definitely get bigger living quarters. Fight for the fellas here. They're just like little bad chain. Like that, I guess. The funny thing that Mapshark reminds me of by writing here in the chat is that it was actually him that brought me into the whole map making business with June's Journey and back in June. Before that, I made maps like for fun and just for my entertainment or for my and my Instagram channel was like for like everything, just a loose collection of thoughts and writing. But yeah, the challenge showed me that it is really fun to make maps, and yeah, I enjoyed it, and this is what like got me started. So I definitely have to thank you if there. If not, I still want to thank him for that. yeah, I'm really happy that you enjoyed my map creations. I'm actually running a mapping challenge on my own right now, the Spooktober Realms. Quite some great maps, so if you're on Instagram, check out the Spooktober Realms 2020 hashtag. There are so many cool entries. And yeah, if you enjoy, I mean, probably you already know, if you are here in the stream, know of my Instagram, because that's like my main social media account. I'm not really sure that that I attract following from elsewhere. If not, you can prove me wrong right in the chat. If you're here not because of Instagram or you are a personal friend of mine, that doesn't count. Okay, we want to have like doors. I think this is, oh yeah, that problem I should have known better. Let's say, put it like that. Oh. That's what problem with walls. The problem with walls. Okay, we have to redo this wall section. That but true. But luckily we have the tiles, ground tiles, to guide us. Oh yeah, safe. Thanks. Problem is that we place doors directly into the wall, and if there are two walls overlaying each other, we can only place a door in one of them, obviously, for no apparent reason. And yeah, that leads to there is a door, but there's a wall over the door. But there are workarounds for that. So I will put loosely like the just door frames in there, because I want to have some broken doors. Like I told you, goblins, nasty little buggers. And some normal, quote, normal doors. I think this is definitely one of the roads. Was this like a larger room? And then we have like a smaller room. And some broken bone into for good measure. Oh, but I don't like that. Up a little. For here. One of them. Oh. Yeah, but great that you keep track. I hope you find the time to draw somewhere in the future, because I really miss your maps. I heard over Instagram that you have a lot of work to do right now and a lot of stress. I hope that everything will get back to the point where you have time to spend some of the yeah, go back to the point where you have some time to spend that on like a hobby. And I hope in the meantime I can get you some enjoyment by just talking about map making, my dwarves, or the absence of the dwarves, like more the goblins of this dwarven city. Sounds a bit abstruse, but I let Instagram decide what the theme of the map pack will be, and this was the favorite. So who am I to disagree? that. I don't like it. I really... Walls. That's the problem with walls. The way I created the walls was like a little, I not planned for to have like breakpoints where another room will be, but that is fine. What happened? What the hell? Okay, okay, this is interesting. I encountered that one time before, and it was because I stacked too many walls over each other. Ah, there they are. Yeah, doors can sudden wall failure. Always when I try to edit. Huh, strange. Okay, you know what? Let's just say we that. Don't edit the wall points and just add another wall underneath it. Just like that. Yeah, definitely works way better. And then we can also add in like a little break room. Just like that. I mean, Dwarven bedrooms are like, you have like a bed in there and maybe a drawer for your personal stuff. Everything else is like everywhere in the fortress. Like you have workspaces for your work stuff and your tools and the great feasting hall for feasting. Yeah, great and mad Dwarven architect. Save the princess, you say it. I like to imagine that it's like more like a goblin that put on a dwarven beard it found, or it produced, or like ripped off a dwarf, and declared itself the new architect of the city and remodeled several areas. And I think this would be something he would create, or they would create. Okay, we have like this. Here, we have our living area here. It's sad that we can't just tell the snapping tool to snap on the half points of but this will be like the area for the more important dwarves. Maybe some minor nobles. And they will even have like, or maybe some important dwarves. They're like the dwarf that keeps check on the logistics and that enough beer is there and enough food and enough wares. Then we have like the person that is responsible for all the engravings on the walls, or like the leader of the dwarven military. Or something like that. Okay. Now, stay consistent. Said that these are the doors that will be broken in, and I want to keep that. But I also want to make it consistent because some of those doors weren't broken in. So these areas should not have a broken in door further in. Because the goblins weren't in here yet. And something like... Okay, we have our little area here. I'm not sure what we want to do with this dead end here. Maybe you have some great ideas, chat. Awesome side story, yeah, maybe. Story of the Dwarven Goblin. Or the goblin that wanted to be a dwarf. Gives me ideas for a new character concept. Oh, the door's magically fit in this one. Nice. But this gives me possibility to push that. Oh, off that thing here. Make a huge area here, and maybe, just maybe, can now put like proper doors side by side in there. Yeah, this is what I was hoping for. Great entrance to the area. A shrine. I like that. You can put a shrine there with like a frog statue. That's a great idea. Okay. Like a proper... Like the thought of having like three doors here, like 3 arches, and you can walk through there into the area of the throne room. And we have like statues standing here. Same, like like 2 areas here. Doors. Space. Yeah. Quite interested. Would you be interested in seeing me use Wonderdraft to do like a regional map, chat? Because I think we have like... Oh no, we don't have another stream for the giveaway. But I can definitely use I could make like a regional map or like a world map. A world map is maybe a little bit too large for a stream. But I would be definitely in for something on the draft to show the show the program on stream. Actually, my first mapping program I used after Incarnate and Dungeonographer or Hexographer. But the first, like, let's say, really proper mapping. I know what I want here. Like barricades. Something like, yeah, maybe not that large. So, deep barriers. And then I will go, because I think there are like barriers that are like going both ways. Yeah, they are. Didn't imagine that. I think we have like a little welcoming area. Oh, I think. What do you think? Do our dwarves use like ballistas or do they use cannons? Okay, Mapshark, great to hear that you would be in for a little bit of Wonderdraft. Okay, but what do you think? Like, big ass cannons pointing here in the direction of the intruders? Mix maybe. I'm not sure if we have the space to. Can try it. Like this large blue way. Then like cannons on the side. But only on one side, and I think these areas I don't like that. I just deleted the floor. That's the thing. Yeah, I think like sounds more like it. Something this maybe. Now we have space for a second cannon. Like this. Yeah. I think it's fine. I mean, we have magic, so we can always rely on the phrase "a wizard did it." And I think if somebody has the technology of like black powder and cannons, it would be the dwarves. Okay, like that. Yeah, I'm quite surprised by the song. It's literally called Khajiit Like a Sneak. It's a free stream music, pretzel rock. A free music player. It's great because I don't have to think too hard about licensing that stuff. Oh, that's another story too. A friend on Instagram. I'm not sure if everyone knows her. Zictum. She had a problem where a big YouTuber, like a really big D&D YouTuber, one of the big ones, just took her art and used it for his video and didn't even he didn't even gave credit for it. He not only didn't ask for it and ask for permission to use it, but he just used it and not even gave credit. And this is such a dick move, especially from big YouTubers that make money with that, like enough money to make this like their full-time job. And then treating the community like that with just using that, I don't like it. It's a really dick move. I don't know what I should say other than that. But I see that a lot recently. After I started creating my own YouTube videos, I saw a lot of YouTubers just using images, and not only like official D&D art, where it's like, Wizard is like, we don't care if you use that because you make free advertisement for us. But like, hey, we use this art from like small artists, and hey, we use stock footage images without with the watermark still on them. And that's like, I don't know, I think it's really stupid. I know a YouTuber that almost got his whole YouTube channel deleted for that. So yeah, not a huge fan of that. Okay. But enough of that. We're not here to talk about like licensing problems and this stuff, but we are here to talk about this giant ass frog statue. All hail the mighty frog. Okay. Like, do I have something? I slowly but steadily get the hang of the assets and where everything is. Great, then I don't have to scroll up and down, but I can just go to the part where. Oh. Oh, I could have. Something like that. And then we definitely want some, like, dwarven statue. Do we want a dwarven statue, like, to... I'm not sure, not this one at least. Not in this map. Don't want to remodel all the doors. This asset in throne room map, so I think using it like that can like implicate that this way is leading the throne room. Like, or like this. Yeah, I know the last live stream was like I put down a horrible colored floor and it was like I had no idea what I want to do with that. And it was like, let's try this. No, I don't like that. Let's try this. And as soon as I put in the right flooring, it was like, now I know exactly what this throne room. Yeah, but I think this is too much. Oops. Nope, we don't want to. Yeah, just want to. No, not. We create the floor in a minute. A trophy of the conquered swamplands. Maybe. I mean, there's a huge swamp right outside the Dwarven city where they gather most of their resources. And maybe that's the origin story. They came here, conquered it, and this frog is like a monument of their victory. Why not? I will come back to that. Little lost right now. I think I will just play some sleeping areas for offs. I like that the beds are. Oh no! Want the bed that is not orderly made, broken roof. Oh, broken beds! I like that. Broken beds here. Still want enough space for play. No. We will put something else. Oh yeah, safe. I'm so happy that I have you. Oh, that's a great angle to give everything a little bit of lore. My angle is more like I'm ready to just improvise at any point. And there's sometimes I just improvise something into the world and then I just connect it to what I already have because I like to create open ends. So that I just don't answer some questions and I'm not even aware of the answer at the moment. There is an answer and I know that the answer will be resolved until the end of the plot. But I'm not knowing it yet, so if I have new ideas, I can easily connect them to those loose ends. I don't seem to spell it right. So let's see something more in there. I'm quite... Maybe a draw. It's a bit empty, you know? Creating ancient civilizations by accident? That happens. Happy little accidents. I love that. I love it because I think this is a great way to give players more control over what happens. Give them the possibility to take have their ideas implemented well. The problem is sometimes it takes a little bit of time before they realize or understand it. Even if I tell them up front what I'm making, sometimes it takes a little while for them to actually take advantage of that in a good way. Because in the end of the day, for me it's really important to tell the story of the players and to give them control over the outcome of the events. Oh, that's great that you still have time to at least play. That's great. It's an awesome hobby. I didn't have the chance to play lately because of some real-life problems. But I hope that next week will continue gaming as normal. At least my own group will play again. Don't know why, but I'm not sure if I like the bedroom. I think we will leave them for now and make more bedrooms. I am not this through, I think. No, but this okay. This will be like very. So we have a few dwarves here. Because, oh, hi Jazz! Really glad that you made it. I was not sure because you told us. No, that was last week that you were not fine. We originally planned to do something today. This was the problem, and then I realized, oh shit, I have a live stream today. It's happened now twice in a row that I forgot my own live stream, and I even put that in my calendar by now. But I think at some point I will get it into my system. Oh no, I think we have... Oh no. Why can't I place a door here? Are there two walls again? Random clicking. Okay, there have to be more than one wall up. Because I have no idea why else. There is not a second wall. Just one straight line of... What the heck? Now it works? Okay. I don't question that. I don't argue with that. It works. It works. Safe. I don't want to lose. Then we just move the walls back. Ah, now I see why this problem. Like a little bit of magic. Just nudge everything a bit to the left here, and it worked. Sometimes it just works. Like Todd Howard would say. Yeah. Proper doorway. Where are creepy ladies spouting about the end of times? I haven't found them on this map yet. I missed something? I think I've missed something. Oh, yeah, foreshadow. Crazy man spouting nonsense. Ah, okay, now I'm up to date. What you're talking about. Yeah, foreshadowing is so important. That's if I'm planning like a long time story campaign where it's not just sandbox, I always know exactly where I want to start, and I exactly know what the final will be, like the final conflict. I know these 2 points, and then I can just work towards that. I can foreshadow from the beginning, and I can make sure that independent of which directions my player choose, they will always end up at this point in the end and this conflict. They will have different allies and different equipment, but sooner or later the conflict will come, and I will do my best to foreshadow it properly. Oh, great to see that other dungeon masters do it the same way. You made a tinfoil hat, best thing ever. I remember your tinfoil hat paladin. That was great. A paladin that fought conspiracy theories by spreading more conspiracy theories until nobody knew what was really happening anymore. It was a lot of fun. Good, but I have to get a little bit more into back. Prof has like a personal test where he can like his or her stuff. Profs don't decide, don't divide between genders. Or everyone can fight if they are able. At least in my world, I like to do that, but I also like to give dwarven women awesome beards, because I think dwarven women should be having a great and amazing. The original Lord of the Rings, they had beards, and let's be honest, the modern fantasy dwarves are sprung from Tolkien. light in. Important for later. That would be a great way for a secret passageway. But I would be, it would be hard to include it here on the map. I mean, I could do it, but it would be no fun because, yeah, let's be honest. If you don't use like Roll20 and Fog of War, it would be obvious for everyone. And if you use like Roll20, it would be like, yeah, there's a little doorway there. I think Dungeon Masters can just implement the way there and describe it. I don't need actually passageway there. But a thing that I definitely need. Because the goblins definitely don't keep all the flames going. Some flames, okay, I get that, because they like to play with fire and to burn stuff. But creates a little bit more of the abandoned thing. Something is not quite right, and I think something that would wait for that is like this area here looks too. But maybe the goblins are interested in manning the defenses at least. Okay. I'm so excited to make the lighting right on this map. At the moment it looks a little bit bland, but all my maps do in the beginning. All start out like this. With overworld maps it's not that bad because you have like daylight and everything and can make it nice, but underground maps always look like like the lighting is just right. That's actually a huge problem for me. I like to make it like a little bit darker that you can see properly. But the problem is that Instagram or like my smartphone displays turn down the brightness more, and then I have like yeah, really dark maps. And nobody is able to see any nothing. That's a little bit unfortunate. That's why I started to make my maps a little bit brighter, so that people can actually see what I am creating. Yeah. Okay, we want like trophy. Oh, but the dragon head is right behind the. Then we have like several monster heads like here, like that. That was another dragon, but hey, I don't tell anyone if you don't tell anyone. Oh yeah, I remember, we were originally searching for rugs. Have I mentioned that I get easily sidetracked? Oh yeah, YouTube and making horror let's plays darker. Especially in how's that game called that we are playing at the moment? Phasmophobia. Especially in Phasmophobia Street. That's like really annoying when want to see what they are actually doing there, but everything is way too dark to actually distinguish anything. On the other hand, I mean, you could say, hey, YouTuber, make everything a little bit brighter, but that would like ruin the whole atmosphere for them. And yeah, I think there's no easy answer, really. I mean, if there's only some dark parts, it's okay. And sometimes you don't see that well. But in games that play mostly background, that is darkness. It is a bit annoying because then you hear them talk about what they are doing, but you're not actually doing it. And especially when they stop talking about what they are doing, it's like, okay, now I'm staring at a black screen and see my own reflection. What am I doing with my life? Okay. Still unable to find a proper rug. I talked about I'm slowly building up like the knowledge where every asset is, and now it's like, nope, hope you don't. Like a normal size. Okay. Good, like, or full heights. I don't think that normal that. Okay, let's continue our search for a rug or something to our dwarven bedroom. Good. Rex. Somebody asked me yesterday what I used to make the like ley lines in my last map on the ground, and yeah, from memory I said cracks, and I was right. Orange rock. Yeah, I think it's actually a dead fox, but I mean, foxes are like cat hardware and dog software. No, dog software, cat hardware. Amazing. They are actually in, I think, in somewhere in Russia, Siberia, or something in that area. Somewhere over there, there are like scientists trying to tame foxes, make them like yeah, tame like house animals, and it seems to work. They are pricey as hell, so I will not afford a fox as a pet long time. But they are it is quite interesting to see what changes the foxes go through, because they have less stress. They actually stay longer in their child phase, and that means that they are actually have like their pelts are more fluffy, and they have way different colors. I find that breeding foxes that are friendly actually changes the color of the pelt, and like the whole several other things. That shows how crazy details, all that stuff, and that it's not easy to just we just put take that and create this, and then there are whole other things that you create on the side. Oh, now that you said digging save garden, I remembered that I should probably save. Thanks, Jazz. This area will get a lot nicer when we actually have like yeah, have lighting in. Lighting makes everything so much better. Yeah. Probably. And then we take empty torches. A little bit sad that we can't just toggle torches on and off. Maybe we'll place torches later. I like to first place some torches where I think we need them, and then when we actually place the light, see where the map needs more light, and then we can just place light and place torches there. Great way. Have a little more control over light, or make everything nice. Okay, now I have consult my Discord, because I have like a channel dedicated for Wonderdraft and Dungeondraft hacks, and there are some great hacks. Not mine. I didn't create them. I found them in a random Facebook group, but I really like them. And there are like recipes. You take these assets and you create another asset with it. What I want to do right now. If you want to have access to the channel, I think that there is a link in my in the description down below, where you can just join it. My Discord is open for everyone. Normally, I would have that in my link tree, linked on everywhere. Sad thing is that Linktree is actually not quite legal in Germany because of some data protection laws and data tracking and everything. So I'm actually working on my own homepage at the moment, which is great. Takes a little bit of time, but I quite enjoy it, working on that. I'm nearly done creating the landing page and implementing all the stuff that needs in there with custom and everything that I have to there for to be safe. So, yeah, but besides that, you can I think it is my join, and yeah. That is the only place to find the link to my Discord right now. You will rock your website. Thanks, Roberto. With your help, I hope I will. I'm quite happy how the design is turning out at the moment. I still need some custom images. I commissioned Malve to create some that the links look a little bit prettier. So like a little representative chibi avatar of my avatar version that shows you or gives you a hint what you are clicking on, except the text that definitely tells you where you're clicking on. I'm quite happy that at least somewhere out there is so determined to positive about what I'm doing. Hey, at least 2 people. But focus on the map. Ah, yes, I wanted to show you the recipe, but before I got sidetracked again. Okay, we need a bridge because I want to create a market stall, and obviously the bridge for size we need bridge 8 for that. Want to make like proper size of a Dwarven market store. I'm not quite sure what placed inside, but it will be something cool. Where's from? Yeah, I think it's like in Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress, there are like caravans that roam the land and keep everything connected. And every year, around the same time, these caravans arrive. You have the ability to trade wares with them. And they are like these. You have to provide areas where you can trade. And then every trader that comes along uses the same trading area. Like that. The idea of traveling merchants. Definitely have something about the door. Like that. Range the door. For now, let's keep it like that. And we finish what we started. Market stall. So we have the barrels, given a proper stand. But I normally like to rotate my assets, so it doesn't look like much copy paste. Is copy paste. But the thing when you assets make a map is still give it some look. You don't want to give it this look like, yeah, I put like 5 minutes into this and just threw in some assets and that's it. You still want to some details, and I don't hope that too much is going on in the chat right now, because actually at the moment I can't read it. I definitely need a third monitor so I can keep track of everything. 1 and times. There. Okay. Like this, yes, and then we can run. I think yes. Like that. Of like the area where other goods are lying in. Horseshoes! The common problem. Me always putting everything on the same layer. Layers are so useful. I should I mean, the good thing is I can just move it around and put everything there where I need it to be. But it would be nice if I had that more in mind. Oh yes, the forging area. We could put a little door here. That and this is the area where the forged goods found. I totally forgot what I was talking about, except that I was rambling about yeah, me needing a third monitor. Just for the sake of a third monitor. I think I missed that. I mean, I missed the third monitor because then I had like a monitor only dedicated to chat, and some for the stream and some for the actual map making. And yeah, welcome back, Jazz. I actually missed that you were gone because I was so focused on the recipe. This is important. Nearly every of my map has like a hidden teddy bear in it. I really love to hide this fella. So we are not allowed to miss on this one. Okay, we could like put a little dragon bone. Like general. was overrun, and now goblins run the place. Use it like a bone pile, where they put all the bones. That. Pile here. Oh, one side bone pile. So that it's not too cramped, because we still want like make out what it is supposed to. What I want them to see there, so that they look at it. Oh yeah, bone pile. I mean, not with that reaction, because bone pile. But I think it's a detail for them to cover, like all these bones there. No, please don't go, Jazz. I just had the chat not open because I am missing a third monitor. If I had a third monitor only for chat, I would have definitely instantaneously see that. Well, I would have noticed that you were gone. I noticed as soon as I was finished with the whole recipe thing, but then you were already back. Yes, what Mal was saying. Happy that you're up. I mean, I still remember my first stream. I think you were like the one person that were there for the whole time, for the whole 5 hours. I think that I streamed. Oof, that was a long stream. I don't think that we will that long. But 2 hours? Oh, whew, how the time is running when you have fun. Definitely felt like 2 hours already. For now. Oh, enter. Definitely like the idea of their center. One of my favorite things. Like that color, because this is the color of the royal family, as you will be able to see in the throne room. Besides that, if you want to see the throne room map, there is a time-lapse video of the whole map making process. I played a little bit around with like taking my live stream, turning it into time-lapse, but I don't think I will continue that for now, because just speeding everything up and putting some music under it is not really that watch, I guess, and putting in more effort the purpose of the live stream thing, that it saves me time that I can put into the actual videos. So for now, I just think that I will live stream, upload the live stream afterwards. The horseshoes are looking like snakes from afar. Okay, maybe this are snakes. Wiggle sticks. Interesting song. It's the first time I tried out this playlist and I'm not disappointed, I have to say.
What's with these controls? Are they taking the mick? No, hammer the buttons and wiggle the sticks. Just give me some options, a tactic to pick. No, hammer the buttons and wiggle the sticks. These damn QTEs happen too bloody quick. I'm tired of shaking the analog stick. If the camera keeps jerking, I'm gonna
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot that we were working on the frog. Because we want to make fire. Because it's a frog, like this one bottle that is like water. Ah, they are feet. Okay. Makes sense that we see around. Oh no, no. Because the dwarves need to place offering. Rock deep. Place burning cauldron. Oh, one of them. Putting in fire. Bonus points use different fire assets, so it looks more different, not just like copy paste. I like things symmetrical, but you have to play around with the symmetry of it. So you have to deliberately use some asymmetry to make everything a little bit more interesting. I'm talking of just the okay, not anymore. That's good. Okay, I mean, it's not a bad thing to talk like a knight, but maybe not that knight. Okay, I think the area in that regard is good enough. Then we could have like a little priest standing there talking to people. It is okay that there is not much on the altar. Because I think everything of value the goblins have. Oh no, maybe there are still offerings them on there because the goblins are afraid of the frog god, like their own deed, or like one of the they are afraid of from that deed, or maybe they know that this altar is cursed. Because several goblins tried to steal and none succeeded. And we have this little this altar for the players to discover. And hey, there are a lot of things on there. You can just take them because adventurers, let's be honest, they will take it. At least one of them. And then we can have them cursed. Or we can just give them some loot and question why didn't goblins take any of it. If they question it at all. That's the thing, sometimes players didn't even consider consequence or like something that you were sure they would. And then it is like you mention like a random detail in some furniture or like the wall. And they will spend like half an hour on trying to solve that riddle that you deliberately placed there. There are two options that you can do. You can just tell them soon enough there is nothing, or let them roll on something and tell them you know there is nothing. The other thing is just to roll with it and improvise. I like the later more because it's more interesting, and the players have more like the feeling of succeeding, of achieving something. Like, we listened to the details and we got something for that. Because if you give your players something for listening to you as a DM, them to further listen to you, and you definitely want that. Flowers, I like these flowers. I use them a lot for like a hidden subplot in my maps that I don't think that anyone would ever get in my, at least I have a hidden subplot in my Spooktober maps, because it is not really spelled out, but I have the subplot with this these flowers in my head, and yeah, sometimes I like to this little details that are just there for my own amusement. Know that viewers of the map will never get that, or will never get this to the same conclusion like me, but nevertheless I like to them. It is up to everyone to just interpret, to use them as they see fit. And I think I have to get a little bit more, get the tempo a little bit up, because I'm really out of coffee. And then I have to revert back to water. Honest, I would like to. Okay, there's no way that cocktail will last me the rest of the time. But I think we should start with the. I like the idea that they're more tiles, but they are giving more of a rustic, yeah. Oh yeah. Something like that. I like that. Okay, then let's start building a forge. And I just think I have a great recipe for like a forge. Maybe not a forge, but something that can be as one. Okay, I will try something. Maybe it will work, maybe it don't, and so Jazz said if I miss that she's gone again, I will put the chat besides that, so now I can see both the recipe and the chat. Fireplace 2. By the way, if you have any ideas for the map, let me know. I really enjoy incorporating your ideas in what I create here. Okay, let's work. What did they use? I don't. Alter 4. Let's see. They only show me what components I use. And they don't show me how they everything together. Because they actually like fire under. They do it. Doesn't make any sense. Huh, okay. Then they just there and the possible. Damn it. Ways it could be. Can just use light. Now I get it. Okay. Oh, this is great. Great. I love it. We'll see in a moment how it's done, because as you see, obviously, it doesn't really deck. So, definitely, like, not where we want it to. Oh, and now we take what one? This layer. This, yeah. Oh, it makes sense. Just like solving a puzzle. Little bit. Oh, this was definitely not what I wanted. Because I don't think they would use like actual wood there, because they have the lava. But I think that we like fire spouting. Something like that. Okay. So tired. Oh, can always take a rest. One. I mean, you can take a nap and leave running. I'm always appreciative of that, because I can really need this the watch time if I ever want to monetize my stuff. It is a pretty long. It is a pretty long road. That ability of monetizing, but oh, okay. I see that this is not optimal. Ooh, number slowly but steadily we can try to add chain. Because they are abandoned, you can just cover them in. Always great to cobwebs. Also to foreshadow the existence of giant spiders. Great and terrible foe. Loved by all adventurers. Damn, cobwebs. Adding some. Hell, it just helps that everything is alive and not. Oh yeah, that's like a quest I've read on Instagram. A local resident asked you to go into his attic and defeat a spider, and you go up there, and there it is, a spider sitting, a humanoid-looking spider, sitting at a table with a top hat and a tea service, and like pouring tea into a cup and offering it to you. What do you do? Subverting the expectation. In a good way, not in a Star Wars-like way. Another thing I really enjoy to do is place this. Just emerging from everything liquid. Either it's a dead person thrown in, or it is some magical undead. Drink tea with them and overcome my fear of them. I think that I would not be afraid of a spider that size, but I'm not sure. I mean, if I had any like spider followers, I would definitely be up for up and trying it out, drinking some tea with them. But considering that I live in Germany, most of my followers don't. It is not so not so probable that this. And I would not be surprised if anywhere in America, there in the USA to be specific, there is a person defining themselves as a spider, and having gone through like plastic surgery, look more like a spider. Not be surprised if that's the case. Okay, I don't know why, but anvils have the strange property of cloning themselves. Whenever I place them, I want to move them, there's another beneath it. Either, only with anvils, I have like the double click and just place two at the same time, or they magically clone them. Both sound a bit strange. Nope. Yes. I really like the idea of dwarves halberd, pole arms, because it will give them a little bit more advantage regards of the range they are naturally attacking. Mostly they are shown with these like really small battle axes. I think they would definitely go for more range. Like axes with long hill. Crossbows. Crossbows are great as well because you definitely get in more range with that. Shadiversity has actually an interesting video about that, where he goes through all the different fantasy races and what would be the more E and English words. I get tired. Which is more weapons that are more probable to be used by them because of their like height and their natural racial abilities, like that. Quite interesting. Also debunks the Dragon Rider, because Dragon Riders are quite literally pretty stupid. You have a dragon with like a really big deadly and you put a dude on top of it, shiny armor with a sword. And now explain to me how this person is supposed to hit anything. Even if you give them like a pole arm or something, it's like there's a dragon. I think putting a dude with a pole arm on top of it is not an improvement. Not a wizard on top of it. Cast spells, that is an improvement. Or somebody that uses ranged weapons, that would be. A great way to do work with that is like just put like daggers or something, or just like really long nails that you can just drop down on your enemies, like darts, like big heavy metal darts that you can just pull out of a bag and just drop them onto the battlefield. Death from above, guaranteed. And that's why dwarves are so smart and build their whole cities into the mountain, because then no dragon can just fly over it and just burn it from above. And then on the other hand, it is the dwarves and fantasy literature that have the most problems with dragons destroying their cities. Yeah. Human cities are much more easier to, like, burn down. Oh, I see now. He just used Cauldron. But it's back. Now. Often. Like we're looking down into the molten lava. Like that. Okay.
Distant silhouettes at the horizon. Sing a still duet, affections tighten. Kindred ribbons spring us from our tethers. Rivers drifting.
Are getting there. Oh no. Water. Oh. Tub. Like the biggest water tub. Doll swimming in the lava. You mean the dude here swimming here? Or should put a doll in the lava? Now we need a village. Oh. Awesome. A lot of gaggle tags. Tell me if you know what a gaggle tag is. Maybe I should use that as like a riddle in for my next video. What is a gaggle tag? But I don't think that most know. I know that Malvin knows what a gaggle tag is. Yeah, I know that you know. But does the rest know what a gaggle tag is? Tish. Okay, does that mean you know what a gaggle tag is? Oh, no idea. Okay. But I think I will not tell you what a gaggle tag is. And, that. I think added the walls again. Because I don't think I like the crooked or like something. Like this. Why does it? The same wall. I can't just. What the frick? Like that. Better than this. Oops. I don't know why this, but these are not no vanilla like assets, walls. So it is not too surprising that there might be some issues with them. Oh yeah, just imagine a dragon, like a huge elder dragon, using this little dwarven tools to forge like an epic weapon for the human. Oh, I've totally forgotten that I might upload this to you. No, not I might, I will upload. So maybe I should have said something like, hey YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube and reached this point, like 2.5 hours in, congratulations. I never suspected any regular YouTube watcher to make it this far. Or maybe you just skipped through it. Then congratulations for finding it. Get I don't know, 200 experience points. DM me if you actually found this, then I will reward you that. I have actually a list in my in one of my folders with some games I played a while ago where I hit like little code words in my videos for people to find. And if they did, I awarded them experience points, and usually there was a map commission giveaway or game with attached to that. But yeah, if you write me, I award you the experience point nonetheless. And at some point in the future, the experience points will actually have a meaning. I promise that. And why does the wall do this? I don't know. Why does it do this? Wall, stop it! Stop! Here it's normal. Okay, then the door wants to stay here. I don't know why, but it is like that. Sometimes you just have to listen to your wall. Just normal people things, walls and stuff. Cool. Speaking of walls, I think you can do the exact same thing. Editing. Yeah, gives it a little bit more. Or I don't know. I think it looks more neat. Better. Say just better. And again, the wall doesn't want to be placed like this, but this cannot always list walls. At some points we just have to nudge it a bit, so better for me. Okay. And we need a statue. Definitely a place for a statue. Won't you agree, chat? But what kind? Sometimes I like to make alternative map versions. Then I would use like this part like this. And then I had a second version with the fire on it. So a DM could just use the first version and then just put the other version above it and say, bam, there's fire now. I really like that, especially in map commissions. If I do something for you and I have a great idea, I sometimes just do it. Not included in the price, so it's just like a little bonus you get from it. But I love to give this little detail. I'm a huge fan of it. When you if you follow me on Instagram and watch my maps, you already know that I'm a fan of. I think I just got the dog. Yes. Don't know. I'm not sure if I like this nudgy thing or dislike this nudgy thing enough to actually think about it. Hey, what? Upper area? Just now? Pretty much done. I think this room more detail, because at the moment it looks just pretty generic. Put like, no, not it. Maybe this is the bed of an ogre. Onion. Unexpected Shrek reference. Oh. Torch. Like this. Oh, maybe like this. I like that. Like a new... Ah, you mean the onion, like a new... Yeah. Could put this bed on fire, because I think this room has a very fireballable size. So I mean we could include this alternative version of the map with just a fireball in there. When it's like the sorcerer declares, "I cast fireball in that room," and the DM is like, "I knew it. I was prepared. Well, I am prepared." Great, like having an asset of a broken sword or something like that. Like if there's a dagger under the bed. Yes, we have a crossbow. Like that. Fiddling all together. Walls, not the tiles. Oh, and this, yes. Putting this Dwarven architect a little bit more into act. More design than just like boxes. And quick save. It is quite astonishing. The map crashed once so far, and it's a huge map. That's the first time. Even my Spooktober maps crash sometimes. I mean, not that regularly. They are done pretty quickly. Which is quite nice because, like I told you, oh no, the walls! The Mad Goblin attacked again! The price of little nudges and walls is like quantum entanglement of walls, and what the hell happened here? Oh, I mean, the map didn't crash, but okay, that's a new problem. Okay. What do you think, chat? Is back to normal. I just was about to ask you if this is worth it to entangle everything, and I got it. We just have to place new doors, but I think we can do. Up. This can go, yeah. Something. Yes, Jess, quite interesting with walls. I think it was a combination of random fireball plus changing the walls. And this gave the crazy goblin, the dwarven beard, enough time, like, ran around like a mad goblin and whereas safely, oh, grid on, snap. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we got to the point where we were. I think everything is up again. Up and running. Woo! Crisis averted! Nope! We have a door left. Nice. Okay, and saving. Still no crash? Great. Okay, let's do the kitchen. Definitely want. We will most probably, that later again. But then we have a random hole in the ground. Nice for this area too, like just a random hole down. What do you think, chat? Do we want a fountain with a crystal, or do we want a random hole in the ground, going into the deep? I'll let you decide that. I will just place that. We'll come back later after we finish the. I will hope that maybe you have an opinion to that. How many people are still watching? Current viewers 5. Current viewers 3. I don't know which is more accurate. YouTube tells me both numbers on the the same on the same page. Oh no, 5. Okay, I refreshed. It's 5. Nice, 5 people still watching after all the time. That's great. I'm really glad to have you all with me. So let's make the. Yeah, James in Silent Hill. Whenever there is a hole, it's like he jumps into it or he grabs into it. Doesn't think, he just plunges into it as. There's an anime where this is the phrase. Wherever there's a hole, it's a man burst in. Out of context, it sounds quite dirty, but it's like space pilots and like fly into holes and things like that. It looks like a mean eye. this thing, yeah, maybe it could be. But I want to get. Cool. No, nope, don't. I nearly got sidetracked. But actually like to soap blood. Gut. Like that. Like a liver. Okay. You know what? I actually have assets. Blood. Good root. I search for blood and okay. I don't know why, but I like that. Like that. One of them. Pumpkin blood. Yeah, maybe. Oh, but we have like a bit more like accurate, but why is the blood on layer 2? Oh. How is it? Then we can put a knife there. I have like no idea how why there's still everything, but I don't know. I think something ain't like maybe the goblins actually taste. Don't know. Or maybe they are like hobgoblin generals that keep the goblins from having like everything. Make sure that there's still something. Something to drink, something. If they force them to take all the stuff. I actually heard like with like hating a beer mug with like foam and everything. But I'm not sure if this is like the place where we want that. I mean, if there were dwarves, yes, obviously wanted that, but at the moment there are no. Or maybe this is like a ghost area, like the food is not real. Where? Then turn down the. Can create like this. Like a bit. Extend water. bonus points for an asset. A little bit more variety. That is below the tiles we don't want. Like the floor, and we don't want to. Hey, where's the blood spill? Ah, let me. That is unfortunate. Where's the blood spill? You know what? We can read blood spill. And it magically reappeared. Ah, what the fuck? Okay. Magic blood spill is magic. Fish on layer 4. Okay. It's back. Like a nasty drain and bathtub. Oh, I actually have found a plumbing asset pack where it's like, oh, Jazz is not there at the moment, so I will continue telling you about this asset pack. Acid, not acid, like flowing, but like a collection of pictures. Bubbling. You have to upgrade the fire a little. Yeah. That's something many people actually underestimate. I had once a person that asked for a commit or like for prices for a commit and told me what they wanted and asked like how big should the map be, and yeah, the person was really confused that that resizing the map from A3 to A4 didn't the price so much because of the amount of details that they wanted. Because for me, I just like take the assets, place them, and when I export the map, I can decide which amount I use here, or in Wonderdraft I have to decide first. But actually, the like the size in general is more like a gusto, like want it in this. Want the resolution this big. What really decides how much the price will be is how much time I have to spend on this. And if you want a lot of details, yeah, cost you. The problem is, also, yeah, I can't just make the map worse, like a worse resolution, with the same amount of work for me, and even more because I have to manually make the map worse, just so I can, so that you pay less. That like a I don't know why I should do that. Won't. Great if I could recolor these. That this lost opportunity. Just opportunity. Color these. Great. No, no spider webs here. I think the cobwebs are like only because the spider could like place a spider. I'm always a bit reluctant to place like actual enemy. Place like actual enemies on the map because and they are still there and like a bit awkward for them. But we can place like little spiders. Personally, I hate spiders. I'm so glad that my wife is like she manages spiders when there are any. I can just be far away from them and be happy. That's great. Love that. Trust her to manage that problem. Jess is still not back. I want to tell you about this asset plumbing. Proud of me that I remembered that. Once does not. Moment is like a little. Oh, you're back. Great. I waited to tell you about an asset pack that I found. Cartographers. Not quite sure how the map is called. How the site is called. I use it for all my packs. There are a lot of great ones. And there's actually a plumbing set, a modern plumbing set. I could use like bathtubs, like toilets and stuff like that. I could have assets for that. I don't use that because I want to create fantasy maps, and having like a random toilet in a Dwarven fortress would be like a little bit far stretch. I mean, cannons, okay, I can get behind that, but toilets? That seems more like high elven tech, not like Dwarven tech. More about assets. Yeah, I really like to use assets. I like to look map for more assets because more assets mean more possibilities, more choices, and more variety in maps. The problem is that I use them for to create map packs. I use them especially to create commission maps, and yeah, I don't want just to use any asset pack because some of them you're not allowed to use commercially. So I only use asset packs that I am allowed to use. And currently my my asset list is not so easily available as I would like. As I mentioned before, my link tree I had to get rid of it. But if you go to my Patreon, in the intro text there is still a link to my asset. There you can find like all the assets that I have used from other artists, and with all the licenses they're up there, and links to their websites and all the good stuff. And I try to that update. If I include more assets, I definitely the artists there. And in the future, I would love to commission some assets or to buy some. For some, you have to. Oh, and I'm totally fine with that. But a lot of work goes into creating assets. I think, yeah, it's okay if it costs something. What I'm not a huge fan of is like licenses where I have to subscribe to a Patreon. Like, okay, I have to pay like 10 euros, $10 a month. Oh no, per map pack that they create, which are like 2 or 3 a month, so I have to pay 30 bucks a month to use the assets create, allowed to use them for commercial purposes. I don't get enough commissions that it would be worth it. So, and I don't really like the idea of paying per map pack that they create, so I can, yeah, it's a bit fuzzy, but yeah, 50 different stone types with 10 different colors, 12 different shares for lords, for farmers. Maybe someday, but at some point it gets too much. At some point you don't want all these assets. Because it gets a bit overwhelming. And you get decision fatigue. So you have so many decisions that it gets hard to decide. But yeah, I see that you are still the only active one in the chat. Sometimes Malve. So I think you get to decide if you want the fountain with a crystal or if you want the huge. Yeah, tiny bed for dwarf babies. And don't think too hard what happened to the dwarven baby when the goblins. Maybe it got out. Or maybe they evacuated early enough. Who knows? Like place spider here, like them from. Could place like a dead spider here. Oh yeah, like that. Huge dead ass spider. Of course, the goblins, contrary to what many believe, are not that defenseless, and they can definitely kill a giant spider. Have to. I don't think. I would like to put a nudge into that wall, but I don't want to fuck up everything. I say, and we try it, and if it doesn't work, then we stop trying. Oh yeah, the babies in Dwarf Fortress, it is great. Parents are like, oh, I have to go to war and fight this gigantic ancient forgotten beast. Let's bring my baby and yeah, bring it into battle. So amazing. And then it's like the baby, the mother gets killed and the baby gets attacked by the monster, but survives. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's the baby that survived the giant monster attack, and you see it grow up and can follow its life, and it's cool. I can really recommend getting a little bit into Dwarf Fortress. Playing is like I didn't even try because it's like it's complicated. But watching it is a lot of fun. I can really recommend Crook Smash. There's a great YouTube channel where he plays Dwarf Fortress, and he draws little pictures and of all the dwarves and his wives. This is Crook Smash. Colors helps with coloring of all the things, and it's great. And why are the doors like that? Doesn't even make sense. Oh, okay, now it's gone. Great. Okay, replace the doors. That remember. Why can't I put doors there? Oh? Oh. Strange. Really, really strange. Why are doors disappearing? Okay, let's bottom up. I mean, we can just... Boss, why do you forsake me? Okay, well, let's try that again. Okay, good. Okay, looks. These doors are gone too now. Okay. Walls and doors. How they work. Normally it would time around now that I changed the music. Oh yeah, the Steam version will be great. I will try out the Steam version of Dwarf Fortress. Definitely. I hope I didn't miss much chat over the crazy goblin architect. Yeah, some doors seemed to be still there until I got rid of them, and now they are. Everything is back to normal. I saved, and we have the little touchy here. But I think that I have to, like, lava here. We don't get the question why exactly there an opening where players can just walk, or what is going on here? Maybe the place is... Yes, the problem with doors is like there was a wall and there was only one wall, and when the door is there, then the wall shouldn't be there, except there is another wall layered over it, so multiple walls, but it was only one, and it's complicated. I don't really understand what happened. It works now, so just that I think we can just agree it was the crazy goblin. Whenever something crazy happens, it is a goblin architect working off screen. So, but we still haven't decided if we want to use the pit or the fountain. So I think at this point, first one in the chat to decide decides. Ooh, Miracle of Sound is on here. That's cool. Ooh, now I think should also all sounds should be from Miracle of Sound. It's great that they have sound songs in here. I really like them. I discovered them on just recently. Holds are our savior. Okay, all high souls. Holds. Jess the Decider. Okay, we can go with that. Jess the Decider. Decided who want hold. I just layer it over. Then in my mind, the memory of the well is still. Would your character just jump into the hole, or why? What is the problem with the characters and holes? Definitely gives the room here something else. There's like hole in it. Then we catch you. Colors that dwarves would. Oh, I don't think that dwarves would do this. Could place like Baby Yoda. Or like an Easter egg maybe, but... Skellige wins. Nice. Oh, we can use the Scargil. Cover up some not so pleasant woodwork, wall work. It's so sad. I like this like Moloch statue, but I can't color it, and I think it's a bug that you should be able to. But I haven't figured out how I can edit like the Dungeondraft asset pack folders. In Wonderdraft it was really easy. You just put your the folder structure and the program recognizes it. And you could go in there, take a picture and edit it manually, like if you want to change colors or stuff like that. Or tell the program that, hey, here, I want this color to be changeable. Possible, but in Dungeondraft I definitely have to look into it because he changed a lot of how the stuff behind the scenes is working. Mostly self-centered, a statue of themselves. Yes, yes, I think dwarves are like that. But the problem with dwarven statue is like I have one, and I don't think that it will fit quite nicely because this here is like the only dwarven statue that I have, and it's like I don't think I have the space to place them. I mean, I could place them here and replace like armored dudes. It could be dwarves, but I want to use them because I also use them for like Oh, nice. Oh, yes, I was talking about how I got to how I found the Miracle of Sound. It was because I asked on Instagram for some music for dwarven cities, for like for inspiration. And this when I put the actual song into Spotify and listened to it, also a great song. The random radio function of Spotify showed me this song, and and now it's like my current favorite band. place like dwarf and open area. Not like that. Like this. Look. Put in it. Like. What do you think, chat? Is it fancy? Okay, Jess, you like it? Alva, you too? Okay, that's like everyone in the chat right now, so 100% of chat likes it. So we keep it. We want to place another room like here, like an off-road, or do we just like that? Because I think if we finish like these here, we are nearly done. You want to know? You have the power. Yes, you definitely have the power. You can make suggestions, challenge me to do some crazy stuff, and I will definitely try. So, if you have ideas for something, go for it. Yeah, the thing is that I wanted to talk about right now, before I got sidetracked. Again, I get so easily sidetracked, sorry. It is, I want to talk a little bit about what I have planned for my new project. Because I think after the whole Scoop for Realms, I want to create a little more maps that are related to Andrasir, my current homebrew setting I'm working on. But someday I want to publish it, but this will probably... It will take some time until I reach that point. Never mind. I want to... in the setting of Andrasir, it's like the gods are gone. They left. At least that's what the city folks think. Trinity civilization. The tribes still worship gods and still... think that they are chosen by their gods, and the druids keep up the rituals and keep up the spiritual belief. And I thought it would be a neat thing that there, in a world that is like left, that is like abandoned by the gods, there should be a lot of temples and tombs and dungeons. And I would just like to create like a random assortment of different dungeons that is like dedicated to gods, and then we had to like the possibility to explore what gods once roamed the realm, what magic items they left behind, what strange spells could be hidden on like engraved on stone walls, or hidden in old tomes that could be found there by the adventurers, and use the map making or the making of the maps to funnel our creativity into world building. And I think this could be cool, working with that and all of you there. And there's a whole wall gone. Why is the wall gone? I don't question that. The goblin demolished some of our walls again. Just put a new wall here. Oh, so useful. Dead gods would be neat too cool. That would open the possibility of undead gods. But I have already a lot of thoughts and ideas how I can how I can utilize the theme of the abandoned gods and halls and temples and what happened to the gods and yeah, all the juicy stuff. And if the gods maybe turn, or maybe they never actually left and it was only the fools of the Trinity civilization that thought they were gone. But actually, the gods just stopped showing affection because they stopped, yeah, like praying to them. That's for my players to find out, and that's one of the things, and one of the sad things is that a lot of things I have in mind, it's like they are secret for the players to uncover. I could make a video about it or write it down, but I think that would cheapen it because players could just go and read it, or some friends of mine would just read it because I tell them to, like you. And yeah, and then it turns out that you will play in the future with me, and then you know all the secrets, and it would be a bummer. Okay. I think something is still can't put my finger on it though. Here, undead gods, God become bad. Bad become God? Afraid of. One's bad, one's are really stressed. I don't think I get the line of thought. So the gods become the bad guys and the bad guys become gods? Good, okay, some of the words were meant to be good. Good becomes bad, bad becomes good. You mean that? Oh, you mean like the dead gods change alignment when they die? Like the evil empress becomes like the empress of goodness and other things. In Germany I had better words for that, but on the fly I should continue map making. Oh, you meant that. I like that idea. I mean, I would not do that with all gods, because with all of them, but there could be one god that turned like, or like two gods or three gods, something like that. Like maybe two rivaling gods that changed alignment. Okay, a little bit of trouble here. I like the sound of them. Keep going. I could really get coffee right now, but I'm not sure if I want a coffee after, because I have to work tomorrow again. That's a thing I really like, to decorate the lava area here. Could go as far and say that the music is pretty good too. Energetic at the moment. Going, I think we are pretty close to finishing the map, actually, but I'm not sure. I'm still getting the feeling that just something is missing. I can't really lay my finger on it. I guess it will be pretty obvious when I find it, or if I test it. It's the thing. wall again. No, I don't hope it's a wall that is missing. Oh, saving. The light effects come after the map is like I say the map is finished, but indeed the light effects are missing. But for me it's like 2 different steps. That is because I'm used for my Wonderdraft maps. It was like I made the map in Wonderdraft, and then I saved the map. Map was done, and then I I went to Clip Studio Paint and added in some highlights and lighting and all the good stuff. And that's why I still consider like the map making and then the lighting. These are 2 different stages. Because optimally the map is finished when I do the lighting, and then I can just maybe just do little nudges here and there, like there needs to be a torch or stuff like that. And yes, saving. And I'm still confused. The whole thing didn't crash once. Okay. Do you think something is still missing? Maybe some torches or there. Like here. But besides that, I feel a bit bad that these corridors are so empty. On the other hand, adventurers and battle from a battle map standpoint, it is not so bad that it is empty. So that you have space to fight and fight against bigger foes. So something like it just feels like something. Oh. Why do they say this is yellow? It's definitely not yellow. Okay, I think they just think that like everything is yellow. I'm not sure why, but okay, that's not working. Then I have to pickle stuff for goblin. Or rugs. Oh, I actually tried to do some like rugging or like carpet statue here. Torch? Torch? Statue. Maybe the Dwarven statues. Off? two dwarves standing guard. So that they are understood as statues, not just like turned to stone dwarves. Comments? Tickled dwarven baby. That is dark. That is really dark. I think we try the rugs first.
Clean cut, mechanical beats. Hot strut, gonna sweep you off your feet, yeah. Stock hot, magnetic high. Better lock up your daughters, cause they're catching my eye. When the walls they are closing on me, there is a place I can be. I take the sun under my iron skin. Nothing's getting in. Under my iron skin. Got no rules or discipline. Under my iron skin. Eyes wide, no time for sleep. My mind's a
That fog is
tide where obsession
not the.
sweeps. So take a drive deep
Okay, things continue to get dark.
from these patriotic roads.
Darker.
I ain't no regular guy.
Yeah, that sounds like goblins. Don't thinking naming of babies.
Nothing's getting in. Under my iron skin. Got no rules or discipline. Under my iron skin. Under my iron skin. But underneath it all, without you, baby, I'm cold.
I think one thing that is missing, I wanted originally to make the living area like the part here a little bit bigger, like have a separate second ring down here. But I'm not sure if it's that. Maybe it's just the light that is missing. Okay, but first let's see if we can make something pick. I mean, we have picked here. But the problem is I'm not sure if we have something that resembles a star. That is then identifiable from above. No? Chairs. One room they didn't break in.
Got no rules or discipline. Under my iron skin. That's right. Under my iron skin.
Can add a wine rack. I can show you how I make a wine rack. Letters. It is letters. Okay, the music right now is a little bit strange. How many bottles? 1, 2, 3. Bottles still in the racks. Okay, I see the whole goblin thing is still going on. Whole side character, side quest is evolving again. I like that. I think it's training puppets. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think originally this area was training grounds. Okay, I think I will check. Song sounds a little cool on the edge of the hole. Okay. Yeah. Something like to come. Something like this, or do we want a more like maybe something like this, like a real up one, maybe just like this one. Okay, I see. I can just copy the set and use it as law for the goblin. This is brother. What's happening? Sounds like the old radio. Do you mean the music that is running right now? Or do you talking about the pickled baby stuff? Facing away from the okay. I think I like this one. But I don't like the colors. So. Better. Ooh, a game of dare, like sit in the chair. And then balancing while back with the chair. These are the details that I like because they tell stories. Even if we don't share the stories with the users of the map, they are still there and they can wonder what happened here. I like that. One after another falling into the pit. Yeah, probably. I think at some point there were like several chairs surrounding the hole, but only one is left. Okay, we have like training puppets. We have the chair. Ah, radio. Okay, Hole of the Internal Hunger. Okay. Do you think we are ready? Is there anything or any area? You can just point to an area if you like and tell me to do something about it. I mean, we have two corridors, like the upper one and the lower one, that are still pretty empty. One here and that one. Could do something about that. Is that referring to my proposal of adding something to the corridors? Question? What we can do is one save, and the second thing is we open the map from last time and take a look on the at the corridor and see if there's something we can use to indicate where this corridor is heading. Yeah, there it is. There we have the map from last time, but I think the map is pretty, the thing is pretty wide. We could use the thicker walls. And that is it, I think. Don't even have torches on the wall. Hey, but was maybe starting Oh.
sea to search a distant land. A new frontier before him to provide an upper hand. Mysterious agendas lay behind a graceful guise. A son was born, begotten, shorn, betrayed to noble lies. I take to the water to glide upon the gales. The winds that my father rode
Close them. No, not the
The sailors on the salty sea, my brothers I will lead. Our cannons fast they burn and blast, our blood is of the creed. My father lost to hunger, the temptation of control. No sentiment you represent can tame a savage soul. I take to the water to glide upon the gales. The winds that
oh, they definitely right color though. Let's use that. Open the chat again. Yes, yes. Dwarves and D&D have dark vision, though they still would use light and stuff like that, because dark vision that you only can distinguish shades of gray, and I think that they want to color. So light is more like a luxus. Luxus good that they use to distinguish all the nice colors they build into their craft, and they want to see further, because dark vision is like limited in range, and I think if you, it's like running around in your home when it's like the sun is setting and it's really gray. You still can distinguish things and see things, but you still would turn on the lights. You're not like, but I can still see distinguish shapes, and I take that. I think it's the same with the dwarves and total darkness. They could see in it, but I think they would prefer some light. I guess they would not use as much light as humans would. But, yeah. Yes, and they would want to see the beauty of their work, right, Jess? So, I think that maybe just a fit. Do you think we should call it a day and start lighting? Okay, just the decider. It's up to you. Or anyone else that is still listening. Okay, current view count is down to 4 or 3. I refresh it. 4, yes. So, is that yeah in favor to stopping it right now and calling it a day? Okay, I think I... Okay, then I... Doing the light stuff. Okay, then I didn't miss... Um, oh wait, I have to get used to the slight delay between that's what I say. Okay, let's front to not too dark. Dark red. Reddish gray. I recently learned that humans are excellent in distinguishing different shades of gray. Different shades of gray. So your brain can distinguish a bluish gray from a reddish gray. That is not necessarily something you notice directly, but it is definitely something that you notice subconsciously. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I just remembered one thing that I definitely have to add. I think I will do it now, because the pig is still roasting over nothing. And I know that there is like... Oh, not that. There's something bit over. If it is just like a campfire. I think a campfire is fine. That's the problem of getting sidetracked. And back to life. Okay, I definitely noticed that I'm starting to get tired. Actually, not a bad timing. I mean, we are in like nearly 4 hours. My goal was to not make like 5 hours again. So we succeeded with that. Now we're just adding like a little torch. I think we have to increase the lighting a little bit. Check them. Doesn't get right. But then we have to purple, like purple. bit sad that I can't rotate light.
Broken body built anew, spirit lingers torn in two, metal fingers grip my heart so cool. Slave to the new black gold, there's a heartbeat under my skin. Search my electric soul for the hidden man within.
Okay, do we need light somewhere? What definitely is these doors do not block light. So that like a little shining. Same here. Want light able to pass. Even if it's not much. Ooh, this is cool. Spider lying in the shadow. Yeah, I can color the light. I can give it like every color I want. Go here on the plus and just plus, and then I could make like a green light emit from the depths. Hole. Is there a light you want to emit it from the hole? Could go maybe not for a red, but maybe more for like a red, like Eldritch. Oh, I think you like it. The purple, or do you prefer the green? Maybe yellow? I think yellow would be like a little bit like everything before. We'll place the purple now and ooh, bad smell. Okay. Do you want bad smell or do you want like the Eldritch magic thing? Maybe the bad smell from all the goblins that dropped down and like are rotting down there. The green light. Okay. Light. Light here, but indicating that there is something up there. Maybe like coming from. I mean, yes, we have like no light here on the side, but I think it's getting that there is something more going down there. The rooms need some lighting. Or something, or do you think we are fit? Sure. A lonely goblin, like enough goblin dropped down dead there, and now there's one that survived the fall because of all the dead goblins down there, and it's like, please get me up. I like that idea. I would light the rooms for the players. Yeah, but the players should be able to, not like pitch black map. Down there you can still into the, and I can place light here, but I don't like to just place light there for some room. Yes. I can place like a torch there or like a. Yeah, they can enter with a torch, but then I would like have to put light everywhere, and that would like ruin the feeling a bit. Some things need to be done with theater of mind. And I think the map is still, it is still, I think we need the light here. Definitely. Fine. There, the light here is like needless. Light creates like right feeling. More important than like having it placed near other torches. Light. Why is the green light floating off screen? This we get light in the room, but light. Hey, a thing. And the rest is yes, I light shine. This is what I meant. Going the map with a light to like better look for where light could full addition. So now we want top. Let's do you think we need a torch in this room, or do you think it is like it was? Already put a torch there and light down here. Oh, it's taking. What do my two hiders decide? Torch in the barracks, yes. That I think. Add a second torch. With a light or without light? add like this. Torch. Like it. I think too much light would be like overkill. Dark area. Like embers of. Light. Or dark areas. Well. The light of the statue pops a little. And I think I would go even as far as to get touch. Made like this dark corridor with a light emitting from the end. And say, and I think we're done. I might nudge some things here and there off screen, but I think overall we are done with our Dwarven fortress. Pretty satisfied how it. No, I don't think.
Come on down to the city at night and see how the people cry. Wish away the time to the rhythm and rhyme of a lifeless lullaby.
And we had this is the first stream where we had no crashes, 0 crashes. Still, I'm really thankful that you reminded me so often that I should save. But I think we call it a day for today, or a night for this stream. 4 hours streamed, pretty successful. Get such a detailed Dwarven fortress. Yeah, if you want to get a chance to win not only this map but a whole map pack consisting of high resolution battle maps and regional maps for the Dwarven Kingdom, make sure to enter the Instagram giveaway. Link is down in the doobly-doo. And yeah, if you are not so lucky to win the map pack, you can still get it for on my Patreon, starting with the €3 tier, the citizen tier, where you will get one of these map packs each month. So make sure to check it out. And yeah, besides that, I'm happy that so many of you stuck with me till the end. Your map maker for this evening was Korok DM. Thank you for tuning in, and yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye!